Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Yeah. Esta es verdadero horrible. Hey. Suave.
Paso muchas noches pensándote. Hey YouTube, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing y'all how to achieve this look, but I'm also going to be trying something new today. I got in the mail from my cousin Christina, who sells Limelight. I got some foundation and I also got some liquid lips. I believe this is Candied Apple and this is Bliss. It's just some lip gloss. Absolutely love the packaging. Thank you, Christina. This is going to be my first time to ever try this foundation, so I'm excited to see how it's going to go on. But before I get into that, I'm going to go ahead and get into the eye look and go through the steps with how I did that. I did use one color out of the Colourpop-Yes Please palette, and then I used this is a smudge pot from e.l.f. and it's in the color Crushing Chic. Looks like this. Okay. I've already done my eyebrows and prepped my eyelids, so I'm just gonna go right in with a fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics. This is a number 5, and I'm going to pick up this color right here, and I'm just gonna work that into the crease of my eyelid. I'm gonna take it out a little further than normal, just because I'm gonna go in with a makeup wipe and clean that up to make it pretty sharp. So I'm just gonna outline and drag it in, and then just work it out. I am gonna build up that color quite a bit. Okay, now that I have that built up, the color I want it, I'm gonna take a bigger fluffy brush. This is from BH Cosmetics, it's the V5, and I'm just gonna work all that in to cancel any of the harsh lines. Okay, now that I've blended that out, I'm gonna go back in with a flat brush. And I'm gonna pick up the end color very, very little and just barely tap a little bit on my lash line and onto my eyelid. Just at the end though. So I'm just gonna take it and just kind of pat it. I'm gonna take the V5 by BH Cosmetics and blend that in. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm gonna get into the smudge pot by e.l.f. and I'm gonna take it on a BH Cosmetic 9. It looks like this. I'm just gonna pick some of that up, and since this is already such a it's like a cream shadow, I'm not gonna use anything to set. I'm not gonna use any foundation to cut my crease or concealer to cut my crease. I'm just gonna go in with that. I am gonna work it on the back of my hand just to kind of get it worked through all that brush. And then I'm gonna start right in the middle of my eye. I'm gonna work in, and I'm gonna take the tip of it and just cut my crease. I'm gonna take it all the way to the end of my eyelid, and I'm gonna pack it on there pretty good, just to get it the color that I want it. Okay, now that I have it the color that I want, I'm gonna take that fluffy brush again, that V5 by BH Cosmetics, and just kind of blend the end out, just so it doesn't look like it's just stopped right there at the end of my eye. Just gonna kind of work it into my crease and blend it out. I'm not gonna go up high at all in my crease, just right there. I am going to put on my eyeliner, and I'm gonna use the Pretty Vulgar Blacklist, and I'm gonna take it on a eyeliner brush. And the same thing with that, I'm going to work it on the back of my hand just to kind of warm it up a little bit so it'll glide on easier. Okay, I like to start on the middle and work it out just to the end, and then I'll come in and finish up the top, and then I'll do my wing last. Just like that. That one. What I like to do is to get this little point inside my eye, I still use the same brush, but I take a makeup wipe and I clean all that eyeliner off and I squish it down flat, just so it'll make the brush flat and it's not all, that way I can have like a sharp edge to kind of get in there and work that on there. So I'll just dip a little bit into the eyeliner. Again, I just work it on the back of my hand, kind of take off any of the, get all the bumps and stuff out of it. Okay, and then I just kind of go with like the placement of like how my eye comes in. I hope you can see that. I just do it real small first. And then if you have any that's kind of ran underneath your eye, I just take a makeup wipe with my nail and just kind of go underneath it a little bit just to clean up that edge and to make my point. Okay. I'm also going to take some of the same gel liner. I'm going to go over my waterline with it. And then I'm also going to use a black, just a regular black pencil eyeliner. Okay, now I'm just going to take a black eyeliner pencil and just go over it as well. I'm also going to take that underneath my top lashes as well. Okay, now I'm going to take a makeup wipe remover and just clean that up, all the eyeshadow as well. Just going to start from the inside, go real lightly, and then just clean up right underneath my eyeliner. Like that. Now I'm going to take my eyelash curlers, give my eyelashes a little curl, apply a few coats of the Wet n Wild Mega Lash or Mega Volume mascara, and then I'm gonna apply my falsies. I'm gonna do this first, and then I'll apply my falsies on camera. Okay, now that I've applied a few coats of mascara, let it dry down for about a minute or so. Same thing, I just did the Black Tone Duo eyelash adhesive, put a thin strap on the back of my falsie, let it dry down for about 30 seconds. And the way that I put these on is, I'm looking down because my mirror's right here, but I like to look down, and what I do is I'll place them in the middle first. Now that I've placed them there, I grab the tail end and I pull it right to where the end of my eyelash, and I'll place that, and it doesn't matter if the front comes off, and then I kind of just put it exactly where I want it, hold it for a second, and then I go back to the front and I'll go back to the front and place them. Make sure you clean off your little applicator. If it has any glue or anything, it'll pull your eyelash right off. So I like to clean it off with the makeup wipe and just kind of dry it off real quick. And then what I do is I go back in after I've placed them where I want them, and I squeeze my lash and the fake lash together. So I know it's as close as possible to the lash line. And it just gives it a little extra reinforcement. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go, since the only transition color I used was that brown color, I'm not gonna put that on the bottom of my eyelash. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take this shade from the BH Cosmetics, Scorpio. It's like a smoky charcoal grayish, and I'm just gonna kind of smoke out the bottom eyelash, or the bottom part of my eye. Take that V5 and just kind of go underneath it and just kind of buff it out just so I don't have no harsh lines. Okay, after I smoke that out, I'm gonna apply a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes. Now that I have my mascara done, now finally I'm gonna go in and I'm going to prime my face, and I'm going to use the one by Estee Lauder, the Illuminator. I'm gonna apply a little bit of that, prime it up. Okay, now that I've let that sit for just a little bit, I'm gonna take my dampened beauty blender, and I don't remember what shade this was in. I have the box, I just don't have it with me, but I'll link the color down in the description box below. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that on the back of my beauty blender, and then I'm just gonna work it into my face. Hello. Full coverage. Oh my god. Yes, Limelight. All my little red spots are just disappearing. I actually took a little test, a little quiz online to figure out what shade I was, because I've never tried this makeup before, and it's actually pretty accurate. This is like spot on to my color. Oh my god, that is like amazing. It's like a whole new canvas. Definitely full coverage. It works in super well with the beauty blender. Doesn't take a lot at all. I think I dabbed in there like 3 times, and I went with the light hand. I didn't like get in there. You can see my nail actually hit it, but I mean, just very little goes a long way. Full coverage. It feels really lightweight too on my face. It doesn't feel cakey like kind of some of my liquid foundations do. It's real lightweight. I don't feel like I have on hardly anything on my face. Okay, now I am going to conceal just a little bit. I'm going to use my Maybelline, oh, that lighting's, I want to use the Maybelline Fit Me concealers, and I'm going to go with Tan Light, and I'm just going to do a little bit right underneath my eyes. Okay, now that I have that one on, I'm going to take Sand in 20, and this one's I'm going to use this one for my highlight because it's a little bit lighter. I'm just going to put a little bit on my cheekbones. I want to run some down my nose, a little bit on my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to work it all in. I'm not going to go right underneath my eye where we worked that color in. I'm going to use a fluffy brush to blend that all out, just so I don't cover up everything I've already done on the bottom of my eye. Okay, now that I have that worked in with my beauty blender, I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend out that concealer with this right underneath where I smoked it out, and then just pull it right up underneath my eyeliner. Okay, now that I have that on, I'm going to go ahead and take my Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder and set everything on my face. Setting spray and just give it a little spritz, and I'm going to work it all in with my beauty blender. I just kind of like push it in my skin. Now I know it's looking a little white, so now we have to work some color in our face. So I'm going to contour really fast, and I'm actually gonna do, I was going to do a powder contour, but I'm not. I'm going to just use my Wet n Wild contour stick and 805 Call Me Maple and just do a quick little contour. As always, I start at the top of my ear, go right underneath my cheekbone. Same with this. Just going to do a little bit on my forehead. Take my stippling brush and just work it all in. Use a real light hand and just work up. Okay, now that I have that worked in, I'm going to take a smaller brush and work the contour in on my nose. This brush, and I'm just going to pull it out all the way up and then run it down and blend it in. Okay. I'm going to take my beauty blender, I'm going to go right down the middle of my nose, and then I'm going to take my setting powder and I'm going to brighten up underneath my eye. And I'm going to cut where I just did my contour. This is just the Rimmel London Stay Matte. I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender, push it in a little bit, run underneath my eye. Now I'm also going to take it down the side of my nose, just to cut where I just did that. Sit for a little bit. I'm going to pick up some bronzer and I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm going to take the Hoola by Benefit. I'm just going to take it on this fluffy brush and I'm going to bronze up my face. a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna dust all this off. Okay, now that that's all worked in, I'm going to take a highlight, or actually I'm gonna take a blush first, and I'm gonna use the Tarte Feisty. It looks like this. I'm gonna take very little of that and just very lightly dust my cheeks with it. Okay, now I'm gonna take my fan brush. And I'm gonna go into the Pure Sculptor palette. And I'm gonna take this top shade, and I'm just going to dust that on the high points of my face. Okay, now that I have that on, I'm gonna go ahead and take a makeup wipe remover, and I'm gonna take off all the foundation on my lips before I apply lipstick. Okay, just like that. And now, before I apply the lipstick, I'm just gonna dust my Cupid's bow with a little bit of highlight. Normally with a eye that's kind of dramatic, it has a lot of black eyeliner going on and stuff, I would usually do a nude color, but I'm dying to try this out. So I'm gonna use the Limelight and Candy Apple. This is so pretty. I've seen my cousin Christina rocking it a few times, girl. You go, girl. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, it goes on like butter. Okay, now that I have the lipstick on, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with my Toofaced 3-in-1 setting spray. Oh, that's so good. Now I'm just gonna let that dry for a minute. Okay, guys, this is the finished look. Absolutely love the foundation. I love the lipstick. It's not drying at all. It does dry down to a matte finish. It feels really good on the lips. I will, since I don't know how to mess with my camera a whole lot, or the editing, I haven't got my camera in yet, I will take a picture at the end of the day and let y'all know how this wore throughout the day. And I'll upload that picture in my next video, so I'll show y'all that. And also, I'll also post my cousin Christina Vasquez's site down in the description box below. Let her know if you want to, she'll take care of all your Limelight needs. Again, Christina, big shout out to you. Thank you so much for sending me the makeup. I absolutely love it. I don't know why I didn't try it a long time ago. Okay guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to share it. All right, thanks guys.